From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 10th, 2022. Israel's National Security Advisor Eyal Hulata met yesterday in Washington with his U.S. counterpart Jake Sullivan. The White House said of the two, they underscored their shared determination to address security challenges impacting the Middle East, including the threats posed by Iran and its proxies. Mr. Sullivan reiterated President Biden's unwavering support to Israel's security and to ensuring Iran never obtains a nuclear weapon. Hulata also met with U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman. State Department spokesperson Ned Price said the two discussed U.S.-Israeli coordination on important global security challenges, including Iran and Russia's unprovoked military buildup on Ukraine's borders. Also, that Sherman reiterated the administration's ironclad commitment to Israel's security, and that Sherman also emphasized the importance of Israelis and Palestinians enjoying equal measures of security, freedom, and prosperity, and reaffirmed the commitment of the United States to a two-state solution. Germany's Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock is in Israel, her first official visit to the country. She met today with Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett and with her counterpart Yair Lapid, discussing a number of issues, but Iran and the talks in Vienna about the Iran deal in particular. Bennett tweeted, "At the center of our meeting was the issue of the Iranian nuclear program and the talks in Vienna, in which Germany is taking part. I presented the Israeli position that signing a nuclear agreement with Iran is a mistake that would endanger the entire region." Lapid similarly tweeted of discussing Iran in his meeting, saying, "I presented the minister with our position that a nuclear Iran endangers not only Israel, but the entire world." Baerbock later tweeted her thanks to Lapid for the meeting, writing, "Your country can continue to rely on Germany's solidarity and our commitment to Israel's security." Baerbock also visited Yad Vashem, Israel's World Holocaust Remembrance Center, where she tweeted, "It is our duty to keep the memory alive and our responsibility to raise our voices against anti-Semitism, hatred, and hate speech, exclusion, and violence, so that such a crime against humanity is never repeated." A painting that was stolen from a Jewish couple by the Nazis and has been hanging in Belgium's Royal Museum of Fine Arts for 71 years was returned to the couple's great-grandchildren. The painting by Lovis Corinth is among some 30 paintings looted from Gustav and Emma Meyer, who fled to Brussels from Germany in 1938, their art taken by the Nazis, including the returned piece, Flowers. Brussels State Secretary for Scientific Policy, Recovery Program, and Strategic Investments Thomas Dermine, who was on hand for the ceremony, said that it is a simple gesture, but a restoration of a cowardly theft, and it shows that we must never lose faith in justice. Turning now to Beijing, a very good day for Team Israel today after Hungarian-born Barnabas Solos finished in 6th place overall in the men's alpine combined at the Winter Games, Israel's best ever Olympic skiing finish. The Olympics official Twitter congratulated Solos, tweeting, "When you achieve your country's best ever individual result at the Olympic Winter Games, that is what Barnabas Solos of Israel did by placing 6th in the alpine skiing combined." Solos told reporters, "It's an honor to be here to represent Israel, and I'm really, really happy." Barnabas' sister and fellow skier Noah will compete in her last event at the Games, the Super G, tomorrow, Friday. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, February the 10th at 7 o'clock. It's Talmud Study at 7:30. Ellie Cohanim speaks with Dumisani Washington on relations between Black and Jewish communities. At 8, Jonathan Tobin speaks with Alan Dershowitz on Top Story. At 9, Mark Golub speaks with Natan Sharansky on L'chaim. And coming up next, it's the ILTV's Good Week, Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 10th, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.